feel like a slice of butter melting on top of a big old pile of flapjacks.
Play the victim and you will be the victim.
Very good, Frank. Very impressive. Ultimate punch!
What's up?
What's
Oh! You hit the soft part of my belly.
You just got killed by a Daewoo Lanos, motherfucker! How you like me now, huh? You are, because if the girl said no, then the answer obviously is no.
No.
But the thing is she's not gonna say no. She would never say no because of the implication.
Ask yourself, why has he got his hat pulled down like that? He's fuck ugly.
Frenches instead. Oh, yeah. Wow. I don't like this.
Power of Christ compels you.
Oh, does it? Does it compel me?
You look pretty.
What did you say?
I said you look shitty.
I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
Yeah, he's got an egg, you might.
I'm not eating candy. I would never do that. It's not like it's my birthday tomorrow. I dropped a piece. I don't know where it went. I don't know where my candy went. Hi, everybody. I feel like I've been absent from YouTube, and I have been because I've been working a lot, but slowing down. Still got to pick up hours now. But I'll have more free time to do my YouTube. Showing. There we go. You were first gaming nerd. Howdy. Howdy, howdy. Woo! What's up, Leia? Crusty old crow just dropping in to say happy birthday tomorrow today. Thank you. It is tomorrow. I'll be 35, but I plan on hanging out with my girlfriend tomorrow and playing some Magic after work, and we're gonna have a cake. So I figured I would do this today because I did want to hang out. I did do some YouTube videos. It was fun doing my premieres, and I was like, you know what? We can just go live because it's my birthday tomorrow, and I want to talk to people. Thank you very much. Just hanging out. Gonna eat some cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is my cake. CJ, what's going on? Hello, hello. You can cry if you want to, I hear. Yeah, if it's my birthday, I can cry if I want to. But I did get my hair pink finally, so I don't really have anything to cry about. Hey, Old Crow Lady. Yes, hello, everybody. Say howdy to each other. Smash the like. Come on in. Let's all trickle on in and celebrate my birthday a little early. Poem for my cousin. Uh-oh. Roses are red, violets are not. I know you're my cousin, but I still think you're hot. I'm sure your cousin would like that. It's very, very nice rhyming scheme. Thank you, Rondo. I appreciate it. It always comes the same time every year, and I'm never prepared to be another year older. But here we are, right? Nothing you can do about that. Except for make the most and best of it. So what are we going to talk about? I don't think, yeah, there's some new pre-orders. There's some new pre-orders we could talk about. There's some stuff. Most definitely some stuff we could talk about, actually. Oh, that's really cool. We'll get there in a second. But how's everyone? How is everyone's holiday season going? I know it's creeping up real quick. I just got my girlfriend's Christmas present in the mail. It's Hook 4K Blu-ray and digital, because we were looking for Hook to watch it. And I thought I had a physical copy somewhere. I was like, I have Hook. I know I have Hook. Why would I not have Hook? But this 90s kid did not have Hook. Couldn't find it. Streaming, you got to pay to rent for it or pay to buy it digitally. And it's like, you know what? Christmas, let me just get that for a gift. So we're probably going to pop that in Christmas morning and watch Hook. Because in my opinion, much like Die Hard, and I'm mad at Dave display model behavior because he's like, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie. It's a movie about a man doing whatever he can to get home to his family for the holidays. Like he's there to see his wife and kids on Christmas, and it all goes sideways. And the only thing he wants to do is get out of Nakatomi Plaza, go home, see his kids, and be with his estranged wife for the holidays. It is a Christmas movie. It's all about the spirit of the movie. So Die Hard, we need to watch on Christmas, and Hook is also a Christmas movie because it's set on Christmas, and it's the same thing. It's about going to your family, being around the ones you love, doing everything you can to get them back if they're not near you. So that's a Christmas movie. You're hearing it here first. Oh look, someone here to get banned. Look at that. So very easy. Love that. Let's see what the comments say. I'm doing okay. Did a lot of work the last month, 50 hours a week. Been pretty rough. Happy early birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Speaking of 4K, TMNT trilogy just released in 4K. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I love the first movie very much so. 1990 TMNT, great movie. How is everyone? Absolutely. Say hey, check, make sure everyone's okay. Bangarang. Bangarang. My voice is unique. I just talk. That's how it be. Hey, look at this. We got more losers in here. And you know what we do to them? We say goodbye to them. So yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow, 35. I feel freaking old. But you know, that's how it is. Every year you get older, every year things change. It's been a crazy year. It's been a scary year. It's been a very like up and down year as far as emotions and people feeling certain ways. So I hope that everyone is getting that out and hoping for a better year next year. I'm hoping things turn around. I'm hoping things get better for everyone. Everyone can get back to just living a normal life and not being afraid of everything. And it's just going to take some time for whatever's going on right now, which is really is whatever. It's always crazy stuff going on right now. That this is crazy. What is wrong with these people? Delete. So you know, a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of those losers in the chats always. I forget to turn off that stupid vertical stream. That's what's going on. There's a bunch of crazy weirdos in here, but that's every day, isn't it? We're all on YouTube doing our thing, and we're bound to catch some bad eggs. But speaking of eggs, that's not what I was looking for.
I offer you a nice egg in this trying time.
Yeah, he's got an egg. You might.
What is up, Dr. Reed Richards? Thank you very, very much. It is just a date for me, but it's also got importance to other people. So I'm 41 and everything is gray, not the cool brown tinted gray, the boring blue tinted gray. Gotcha. I get it. I can picture. No, not calling the chat crazy. Calling the 3 or 4 crazy people like you in the chat is absolutely sane. Goodbye. Mwah. Let me bring up Big Bad Toy Store. Share screen. Is it screen 2? Yeah. All right. Bring this over here. There we go. Screen 2. Allow. We collect toys. There's no sanity here. Absolutely. We all crazy. We all crazy when it comes to buying our toys. We're all mad here. Absolutely. It's the Mad Tea Party. We mostly shop online at night. Mostly. That's the best time to shop because there's no voice in your head telling you that's not responsible. You shouldn't buy that. There's no voice there. You're just like, I'm on my phone doom scrolling. I'm like, yeah, let me buy that toy. Now this is interesting. I did not know who made this toy, but this is Haya Toys. This is crazy. I'm a fan of this. Haya Toys is making Mega Man now. So does that mean that I'm going to have to shelve my Jada Mega Man somewhere else if they're going to make a Mega Man? Because Damn. Look at the Zero. This is crazy. And I've been waiting for a Zero Mega Man figure. This is wild. I think it lights up too. Yo, y'all didn't tell me about this. Do I like anime? You mean anime? I do like anime. I do like anime. Like, this is anime, technically. It's a Japanese game. I love this figure. This is crazy. Look at the articulation. It's seamless. It kind of looks like a statue, but it's not. He's got a sword. He's got his long, crazy hair. Yeah, the hair's definitely a look. Do you plan on dropping 1,000 to a scalper for HasLab Sentinel? No, absolutely not. I'm not that crazy. But this guy looks really cool. I am hyped to see Haya Toys doing Mega Man. I did not know they were going to do this. And it's a little surprise. I think it's the first. It's got to be the first Haya Mega Man that they've. Oh, wait. No, look at that. So they're doing Mega Man X totally. Holy shit. I mean, that won't work for Marvel vs. Capcom. But when did I miss? Did I miss the Haya Toy? I guess it just went up. $63.99. Ooh, yo, these are sick. These are sick. It's too stylized for Jada or for Marvel vs. Capcom. But let me just share that because I accidentally put it in. Look out on Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah, for sure Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But not 2. Wouldn't work for 2. But this is sick. I'm digging this. Mega grown ass man. That's funny. Mega grown ass man. Very much so. But damn, if I'm not impressed by this Haya Toys. All right. I have one Haya Toys right now. I have the 1/12 Judge Dredd. And he's a little small. So if this Mega Man is smaller than that, it may actually work for a Marvel vs. Capcom display. You'd have to do Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Look at that. That shit's tasty. I ain't gonna lie. Hello, legit baby snuts. Happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Face plates, swappable hands, Mickey Mouse glove hands, and of course we get the Buster Cannon in a cool effect piece. Yeah, this is cool. Good job, Haya Toys. I'm liking that a bunch of certain things are in the zeitgeist right now. Like we've got Street Fighter, we've got Mega Man, we've got all this Godzilla, but we've got multiple brands doing different eras of this stuff. Like Storm Arena's doing Alpha. Jada started with Street Fighter's Ultimate 2, but they're doing Alpha as well. And then Jada's doing Mega Man. We've got MZLX doing Mega Man. Now we've got Haya Toys doing Mega Man, and they're all different Mega Man versions. So I can't help it, Jeff. I can't help it. It just happens. You just get older. Hey, Rowdy, just dropping by to say hello. Happy birthday. Thank you. Well, happy birthday to you too. We got the worst. We got screwed with this birthday month. When I was growing up, they're like, you can get one big Christmas present or you can get a smaller birthday present and a smaller Christmas present. It's like, I did not choose to be born. And not only did I not choose to be born, I did not choose to be born now. The tail end of 1990. Come on. What are you doing? So it's not my fault. I just want what I want for my birthday. And then Christmas as a kid, because Santa's supposed to give me shit, right? I remember when they told me Santa wasn't real. I was like 6 or 7. Dang it. But I really was like about that old. I was still believing in Santa at that point. And I remember telling my mom that I was telling her what I want. And she's like, you think we can get all this? And I was like, no, but Santa can get it. And she's like, Santa's not real. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean Santa's not real? Why would you tell me that? So that's how I learned Santa wasn't real. I was like, I want a bunch of toys. And I didn't get them because Santa's not real anymore. Greetings and happy birthday. Thank you, Allison. Good to see you. Thank you. Was that Haya Toys logo and accessory? No, I don't think so. Where did the accessories go? I think it was just a floating logo. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, no, that is an accessory. What the hell? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, Beta One. One gift for both days suck. Yeah, it's not fair. It's not my fault. You could have been born November and your parents could say that it's ridiculous to get you a present in November and not even a month later it's Christmas. That's just parents being cheap. It's like you can't have kids if you don't want to like give them their childhood. You shouldn't at least. Like don't tell me Santa's not real if I still believe in Santa. Like I'm glad I know now, but like come on, really? Really? And then this chick is up holy shit, 139. Now there's other stores like Bombas Bee or other like Japanese import websites that sell to the US that are way cheaper. She's like $65. So don't pre-order these in art figures from Big Bad Toy Store because look at where did the holy shit. That's 1/6 scale, but still like I guess the Batman is sold out, but that thing was like $160. Way too much. But for $65, $70, that's a way better price for this figure. 100%. And it does look like Anne Hathaway. It's very pretty. I'm not gonna get any Batman movie figures. Holy shit, Jeff! Did I just ruin it for you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, Santa's not real. A lot of things aren't real that we're told as children, and even as adults. That shit's just not real. The Easter Bunny, not real. The Tooth Fairy, she's not real. Figure wise, what am I excited for next year? Oof. I don't know. I don't want to be just basic and go with the Marvel Legends, but there's some I don't know. That's what I primarily collect, but I'm trying to go away from that. This year was just really hard to do that. And I want to see a 1/12 Predator like Yacha line, a 1/12 Alien and Predator line where they just make a bunch of different versions and just go balls to the wall. That's what I'm looking. That's what I want to see. I feel like Disney should do that licensing. They own it anyway. They own everything. If I ever have children, I'm telling them about Krampus. I'm gonna keep those little shits in mind. There you go. Tell them don't tell them anything except for Krampus is real. Be like, Krampus is the one thing you got to worry about. If you're bad, he's gonna come and eat you. Just be good, and that's the only thing you'd have to do. What's up, Zekeverse? Thank you. I appreciate it. Nope. I'm sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble. I actually was extremely terrified of the Easter Bunny. I wouldn't sit anywhere close toward him. Not that a few feet. I mean, I get it. A giant rabbit, you can't trust that. They're just there to chew on things. They got nothing going on. They're just like nibble, nibble, nibble. So I get it. You don't know. He could start biting you, start nibbling fingers off. But she looks great. I'm 100% not going to pay $165 for this figure, which means I'm not going to go out of my way and pay the $65 either. So it's just purely for looking at when other people get it. And even then, I don't want to like start just buying a bunch of random things and then not having a full collection of something. Like I would like to have a Heath Ledger Joker, a Christian Bale Batman, but at the same time, I don't want to jump into that. There's certain things I collect and it's just like I can just admire some stuff from afar and not feel bad about missing out about it, you know? I used to work with a guy who was going to dental school. His online handle was Tooth Fairy for reasons, and he was real. Isn't there like isn't Red Dragon? Is that Tooth Fairy or is it a different Hannibal? I feel like there's a killer named Tooth Fairy. Did you hear that tiny Tom Cruise senior citizen may appear in Doomsday as a Stark variant? Your hair looks nice, by the way. Thank you. I hope not. I hate Tom Cruise. I don't want to see Tom Cruise in anything, especially not in my Marvel. I own a few NECA figures: The Prey, Feral Predator, Tim Curry's Pennywise, and Night Cougar Alien. Just Tim McKinnon figures back in the day. Yeah, I have a few. NECA. I don't have a lot, but I do have a few. I just want a Hot Toys figure of my Goats, Christian Bale, Batman, and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, though Bully Maguire only. That Bully Maguire? France Dollarhide, aka the Tooth Fairy, and Red Dragon Manhunter. Yep, I thought so. I've never seen it, but Red Dragon. What's up, Fumbling? Red Dragon was Tooth Fairy. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you, 17 Samurai Spirit Red. I appreciate it. People said the same thing for Multiverse of Matt. Oh yeah, about Tom Cruise. Who knows at this point? Like we have enough cameos of older like Marvel characters returning. We don't need to add new versions into the mix at this point. I think we just need to see what we know, get through it, get to Secret Wars, and have that soft reboot that they're planning, which they are for sure planning. The in-art stuff is spectacular, but just aren't the Batman versions I want. Now, if in-art did a Michael Keaton Batman, that was like, I guess for live action movie stuff, I don't really care if it's true 1/12 because like the Marvel Legends comic stuff does not scale with the Marvel Legends MCU stuff. It doesn't scale with Power Rangers. It doesn't scale with Star Wars. So like if InArt made a Michael Keaton Batman, and I know they're not going to do an exact Nicholson because the rights, no one has Jack Nicholson's likeness rights or whatever. But if they made like a inspired Joker and a Michael Keaton Batman and a Catwoman from Batman Returns and a Penguin from Batman Returns in true 1/12 scale, like their Bale Bats, I would probably get that because I prefer the Tim Burton Batman movies. Well, they're talking about the MCU, but yeah, we don't need Tom Cruise in there. We don't need no Tom Cruise. Speaking of NECA, I've been wanting their newish Krampus movie figure. He's huge, not super posable, which I get, but it's just a brick with arms, a few accessories. He does look cool. It's just funny that you bend down and he's got like it's not legs. It's just like sculpted and he's got little feet. Little feet. The day before my birthday is not my birthday, Mom. Well, listen here. I'm celebrating it now because somewhere it's like it's probably not even the 23rd anywhere else in the world. But still, I didn't want to do it tomorrow on my birthday. I want to do me stuff on my birthday. So I'm doing it today. So it's kind of my birthday, but it's almost my birthday. Tomorrow, I will be 35. Don't call me out. It's my birthday. It's my birthday week. Come on. Come on. Tom Cruise should be cast as the Atom. Yeah, because he's small. Because he's short. That's funny. I treat Toby Film Brothers as the bad ending where Mary Jane cheats on him with his long lost brother. I haven't seen that movie, but I know what movie it is, and that's funny. That is very funny. Tom Cruise is 20 years away from being my top pick for Professor Charles Xavier. he's how old is he? Is he like 56 at this point? He's getting up there. Not that that's old or anything, but to be running around and doing that stuff. Thank you, Omar. I appreciate it. I totally do. Don't appreciate my birthday, but I appreciate the sentiment. What else do we got popping up? Whoa. Hello. Hello. What is this? Who is she? How tall is Tom Cruise? He's like 5'7". He's like 5'6", 5'7", 6'7". He's 63. Oh my God. No way. Oh God, he is someone's grandpa. 7-year-old me, I was born a month after Spider-Man 3. Damn, you're young. Damn, you're young. I really wanted Spider-Man 4, at least a crossover with New Spider-Man and Tobey No Way Home. Disappointed, but hey, Willem Dafoe is in it. Yeah, I mean, Toby's in that, right? I think he's going to be in Secret Wars as well. Do I have a top 10 of anime? I can give you 5. I can give you 5 anime that are my favorite. My first one is Ranma 1/2. I love Ranma 1/2. Then I like Dragon Ball. I'm a big Dragon Ball fan. Yu Yu Hakusho, number 3. Case closed, or not case closed. Death Note is number 4. And then maybe Case Closed is number 5. I really liked Case Closed. I was a big Toonami person, so all my anime exposure is from there. So it's your birthday month. Enjoy. Yeah, treat myself. It's my birthday month. With the lifts, he's 5'8", without closer to 5'5". Yeah, he's not very tall. Which is fine. It's just he's also a Scientologist, which is not fine. This figure is cool. I'm guessing it's from an anime, but I can't read Japanese, so I don't know What? Oh shoot, we got a new channel member, Manic Mike 3952. Welcome to the Rowdy Rascals. There's actually one video up right now. There's gonna be another one up this week for members first, and then I'm gonna try to do my members only stream this Saturday. I'm gonna do it. I'll do my members only stream this Saturday, so you'll be welcome to join us there. And also, what are you gonna give you for becoming?
I offer you a nice egg in this trying time.
Yeah, he's got an egg. You might.
Thank you very much for becoming a channel member, Manic Mike. I appreciate it, and you'll appreciate it because it's awesome being a Rowdy Rascal. You don't have to pay to call yourself that, but then it's official. You're officially a Rowdy Rascal. What's up, Sneaky? Yeah, I'm back. I'm just trying to get it all out of the way. I'm only going to be here for another 30 minutes or so. Wrap it up. Hour tight stream. Keep it tight, as it were. Like this figure here. I don't know what the hell she's from, but I'm about it. I'm about it. I'm way too obsessed with Alien and Predator to the point I started a tradition of watching Prometheus every Christmas because it's indeed a Christmas film. Is Prometheus a Christmas movie? Is that? Tell me how that's a Christmas movie. Is there like a Christmas tree somewhere? I say if it's set around Christmas, it's a Christmas movie. Oh, I don't. I've only watched the Netflix live action One Piece. I'm not gonna commit to watching 1,000+ episodes of an anime. There's no way. Thank you, FD. I appreciate it. Yes, early birthday, one day early, but it still counts. I want enough aliens to cover my floor. Well, NECA has a bunch of xenomorphs, so I would say go ham. I have like 2 or 3 of the NECA alien xenomorphs, and then I have the Mezco Big Chap, and those are my only xenomorphs. Also, why is there like electronics on my Mezco shelf? I'm just seeing that. Oh, the Benjamin. I'm personally a One Piece fan. I barely saw anime growing up, but Pokemon was my first anime. Pokemon was definitely one of my early ones, but I saw Dragon Ball first. Takes place on Christmas. Okay, well, Prometheus is a Christmas movie then. Prometheus is everything Santa wants us to have. So Santa hates humanity. I don't want to see anything for Avengers Doomsday or Spider-Man Brand New Day. I've been seeing leaks and it ruins the experience for me. I get that. I'm all for trailers and spoilers. I'll eat them up. I'm a sucker. There's a deleted scene with the Christmas tree. Okay. Well, everything can be a Christmas movie. Christmas was a stolen holiday anyway. So if you want to assign Christmas to whatever movie that you want, feel free. It doesn't matter. It's a, I don't know what the word is. It's a free for all. There we go. Thank you, Jean. Welcome. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. The OP live action, One Piece live action is a pretty good adaptation of the manga anime. Yeah, it's fun. It's definitely fun, and I can deal with 8-episode bite-sized seasons rather than being like, you should watch all 1,050 million episodes of One Piece. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Remember years ago? Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't turn out very well. I guarantee you. For some people, they would take it way too far. Storm Hasbro. Oh my god. They did Big Chap dirty and Romulus. They sure did. But I liked Romulus. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Krampus gave us Prometheus. Krampus. Thank you, Sneaky. Yes, Batman Returns is a Christmas movie. It is very Christmas. That big old Christmas tree in the beginning when Batman started blowing people up with rockets and grenades down manholes and all that stuff. Very, very Christmassy. So we've established that Prometheus, Die Hard, Batman Returns, and Hook are all Christmas movies. And anyone that disputes that fact is wrong. Gremlins is also a Christmas movie. If it takes place on Christmas, Christmas is a setting, that means it's a Christmas movie. Next thing someone will be saying, the Grinch isn't a Christmas movie. It's the Grinch who stole Christmas. What do you mean? I wasn't going to see Brand New Day, except Sadie Sink is going to be in there. So F my life. I guess I don't want to see another Tom. You don't like Tom Holland Spider-Man? He's my favorite. I love his Spider-Man. I really do. Yeah, hopefully we get pardoned for storming the Hasbro. I have a cousin who wears aircraft carrier grade ear coverage because he cannot hear spoilers when at the movies. Oh, like for trailers and stuff, he'll just see the screen and not know what they're saying. I try to keep it real, and you're a real one for becoming a channel member. So real knows real, right? That's what they say. I only saw No Way Home because of Toby, Andrew, and Mom. Man, you really don't like Tom Holland, do you? I love Tom Holland. I think he's perfect Spider-Man. Perfect mix of nerdy for the Peter Parker side and smarmy and smack talking for the Spider-Man side. He's got both. Aircraft carrier grade. Arkham Origins is a Christmas game. Yeah, it takes place on Christmas. I mean, that shit was just funny though. They were all Naruto running like, let's Naruto run to the aliens. I just watched the new TMNT holiday short along with the new SpongeBob film. Oh, so you had to see SpongeBob to see the TMNT short? Worth it. Worth it. I was never a SpongeBob fan, but I can tolerate some SpongeBob. Ah! What I'm looking forward to 2026 is how Mattel is going to do a DC license. Yeah, I am excited for that. That's a good point. It's just Todd has the license through like some portion of 2026, which is not great. My worst Xmas movie, Iron Man 3. It is a Christmas movie though. It is set on Christmas. Storm Area 51 for all the really cool Marvel Legends. I mean, if it's set during Christmas, the Human Centipede, the ass to mouth, the movie is definitely a Christmas movie. Iron Man 3 is a good movie. It's fun. Shane Black, who directed Predator. Lethal Weapon, yeah, that's a Christmas movie. It's also a Christmas movie. They're all Christmas movies. Every movie is a Christmas movie. I mean, yeah, of course that's a Christmas movie. If it takes place on Christmas, Christmas is mentioned, or takes place in December, it is a Christmas film. Yeah, I would agree. Like if Christmas is at any all part of your setting. Now I'm not talking about like a flashback to a Christmas or something in a portion, but like if it's a static setting, like the timeline is December, Christmas, there's Christmas lights up. Even if it's not even mentioned that it's Christmas, if there's Christmas lights and shit and the holiday vibe of all that stuff is going on in the background as a setting, it is a Christmas movie. So Dave, we're gonna have to have a live stream debate about that one at one point. Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man. He was great, but the writing failed him. I liked him as Spider-Man, and I didn't like him as Peter Parker. I felt like he was way too cool and charming and not at all geeky for a Peter Parker. Spider-Man, though, he had it down. Oh no, my only weakness, a knife. That shit was funny. They did a lot of things dirty in Iron Man 3. My problem with Tom is because he literally almost killed his classmates in Far From Home over MJ. Yeah, but like it's a movie. He's in love. He's in love, and that's just bad writing. That's not Tom Holland's fault. It's not Tom Holland's fault. You'll take Garfield over him. You know, we all have our opinions, and it's all good because you know.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like your opinion, man.
It's just your opinion, man. And that's fine. We all have them. I'm trying to keep up with the chats, but y'all be chatting right now. He hides in the bathroom at the theater before the movie begins with ear gear. That's funny. That is funny. That laugh was pretty spot on. You have to move your neck to do the SpongeBob laugh. Andrew would have been the best Spider-Man if they had made Amazing Spider-Man 3 before Homecoming. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do. Thank you. Hawkeye is a Christmas TV show. Set on Christmas. Who's texting me? Max is texting me. I forgot Mattel got the DC license. I might finally collect some DC figures. That's how I feel. If they scale with Legends, I'm in. That's all. If they don't scale with Legends, I'll keep going without DC figures. No problem. Why isn't Deathbird number 1? I don't have Deathbird. I don't care about the Shi'ar Empire really, and I'm not going to get a 2-pack just to do like, oh, I'm going to put this in the figure. If I don't have it in my hands and I haven't experienced it. And also Deathbird is like limited in articulation in the torso. She has some new sculpt and stuff, but she's on that smaller female body like that Mystique is on, which does not lend to great articulation. So if any of the female figures that they put on the Warbird, the Phoenix body, the Black Widow body, all of those are going to be leaps and bounds better than one that uses the old female bug. Human Centipede. Well, if it's set during Christmas, it's a Christmas movie. What's up? My adopted sister's Heather's stepmom passed this Christmas will be hard. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That sucks. That's always a rough time for something like that to happen. Not looking forward to the Mofex releases next year. It might actually have to rob banks. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, got to pick up hours at work now. Had too many. Now it's like, oh, we're not going to schedule any. They canceled the Amazing Spider-Man 3 over Homecoming and canceled Spider-Man 4 for the Amazing Spider-Man 1. The first makes me mad, even though I saw Andrew Garfield's films a few years ago for this time. It is unacceptable. Second is good. I liked the first one. I did not like the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I thought they were doing way too much and they executed all of it not greatly. Is Stranger Things Christmas? Will's mom had all those Christmas lights in season 1. Now, I don't think that that's set around Christmas, but we can call it Christmas headcanon if we want. Tom Holland is perfect. I agree. It's also Halloween in Stranger Things. Paul Giamatti as Rhino was unnecessary. There's a lot of unnecessary things in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. If I rank them, Andrew is dead last. I wish he was second, even though first, but Toby, my goat, and Andrew's story isn't complete. Yeah, but they kind of completed it with No Way Home. At least they brought the ending of that movie full circle with, the ending of No Way Home. I always felt Toby, he was a great Peter. He wasn't the best Spider-Man. Andrew was a great Spider-Man, and Tom is great as both. That's exactly how I feel, Sneaky. 100%. I'm doing Andrew justice by rewriting The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and giving us The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Go for it. Sell that screenplay. Red R2D2 has something to say. Indeed he does. I got texts from Max, so I got to check those here in a little bit before I go to bed for a couple hours before work. Stranger Things season 1 technically can be a Christmas show, considering Christmas coming out. It takes place December. Okay. I do remember watching it when it was cold outside. So, anyone remember the online idea where Ant-Man could have killed Thanos if he shrunk down into his ass and then grew giant man? I think we all remember that, and I think we all would have liked to see that happen. It would be ridiculous if Mattel didn't scale to 6-inch, just leaving money on the table. It would be the damn breaking for DC figures. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. I've seen a couple of leaked things stating that they are going to try and go for the 6.5 scale, which is what Marvel Legends is. I just want this figure because she's pretty. It reminds me of some Dungeons and Dragons anime tiefling kind of girl. Like, I don't know what she is. I don't know what she's from. Takada Shingen. Okay, brand Sengoku G. That's the only thing. So I don't know what it is. But if you like big booba anime girls, right there. And then we got Zero. What else do we have to look at? Godzilla versus Digimon? Yo, what is happening with the Godzilla versus? Like, they just give Godzilla rights to anybody. This is what, Greymon, War Greymon, and Godzilla? This is crazy. The Human Centipede is the third to last reason for my childhood trauma because my sister made me see it. I'm sorry. I am sorry. If you've seen Invincible, you know that would probably not work. What, shrinking down and going into someone and then growing big? It worked in The Boys, though. It did work in The Boys. So depends on application, I guess. What is up, Protox? How are you? Welcome. I'm afraid Mattel will have their DC line in scale with their Motu and WWE line. Sad face. I don't think that they will. I think that they're smarter than that. I think they know that DC is the one thing they need to scale in the 6-inch line. Everything else they can put together, but I think they're smart enough to know that that's what people want after this whole 7-inch McFarlane multiverse line. And also, they can't call it DC Multiverse because Todd still has the rights to that name or something like that. So they're calling it, DC Universe? Is what they're calling it. Sam, how's it going? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yep, 35. And I think this is just a statue, but it's a $495 statue. How tall is it? 10. It's only 10 inches tall. Like, what? Why so expensive? Why so pricey for Wargreymon and Godzilla? I don't understand. I heard sneaky that they're planning on doing the basic and ultimate thing that they do with WWE, where they go kind of like all in with the accessories and head sculpts and all that stuff and articulation, and then kind of go back a little bit and sell it for a little bit cheaper. Which I would only ever get ultimates. I don't want no 5 POA WWE style action figures. I want fully articulated, and I don't like that. Like, I think you should just focus fully on the line and then do your deluxes that way, you know. But that's what Mattel does with some of their stuff. They have the lighter Motu stuff and the cheaper Motu stuff, the more expensive Motu stuff, WWE, etc. So I feel like they will do that, but I'm pretty sure it'll be 6.5 inch. Thank you. I appreciate it. I also like to write. Years ago, I was writing my own Spider-Man series. I called it Spider-Man Redemption Years. Cool, very cool. You'll have to release that as a fan, like just release the script someday, and maybe someone will adapt it into a comic book, or try to sell it to Marvel. Godzilla and Digimon take my money and give it all to me. Well, I think this is the only one right now, but this is like crazy. Like, why? I don't understand why like Godzilla is combining with everything. We got Godzilla TMNT, Godzilla Power Rangers, Godzilla Digimon. It's wild. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't understand. Like, is Toho hurting for money, or do they just want everyone to have their own little Godzilla? Kyle Hill. I like Kyle Hill. How to Because Science episode breaking down the Ant-Man Thanos scenario. I almost wrote analyzing instead of breaking down. Analyzing. Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie. We've established that. So it is set on Christmas. But yeah, I do hope they go for 6-inch scale too. Yeah, absolutely. Digimon's still chugging along. Speaking of chugging along, Manic Mike is chugging along, keeping the good times going. Happy holidays and a happy new year. Blessings. Thanks for the joy and authenticity that you bring us, Rowdy Rouse. Aw, thank you, Manic Mike. I do my best. I try to be my authentic self. I try not to sugarcoat stuff when it shouldn't be sugarcoated, and I try to like be as tempered and fair as I can when it comes to my reviews and the way that I do my content. But I'm glad that I found people that appreciate that, and I appreciate you. So you know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get a body massage.
Oh man, check out that thing, man.
What do you want to do with it?
Let's launch over it.
Who wants a body massage?
What did he just say to us?
Low. Mr. Body Massage Machine. Gone.
What the hell?
Body massage.
G.I. Joe!
I hope you like that body massage. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. As always, that the money I make from YouTube goes towards the figure fund. It's what pays for a lot of my reviews. So I appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for being you and appreciating me. That's awesome. Spider fan, welcome. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I write on my Wattpad. My most popular novel is Dark Descent, What Vengeance Comes. So if you look the book up, you can read my... Okay, that's cool. Write on Wattpad. I'll have to look that up. Very good to know. My story follows Peter as Spider-Man, but he was Spider-Man for a whole year while Uncle Ben was still alive. So he didn't learn responsibility. It was too late, and Uncle Ben was gunned down by Fisk. Ooh, gaming nerd, you're coming in with some fire there. That sounds like a Batman Year One kind of situation. I like that. Going to the store. Well, it was fun hanging out. I appreciate you. I will look up your stuff and be safe and all that stuff. Thank you for popping in. So we got this War Grimon statue / Godzilla. What else is there? FedEx overnight available in stock items until 11 a.m. Wow. Look at Big Bad Toy Store. Getting that Funko Pops. I like those. What else is there? I don't think there's any more new releases. It's been kind of light on toy news. I want this guy. I really want this guy, but $92? No way. There's no way in hell. But goddamn, if he doesn't look sick. I don't have any amazing Yamaguchi either. So if I were to get an amazing Yamaguchi, it would probably be this one. I'm not going to get the Spider-Mans or the Deadpools, but I will get me a Terry McGinnis, even though it's not like classic Batman Beyond, but this is still totally rad. Like, in case you didn't know, and it is my birthday. Keep this in mind when I say these things. In case you didn't know, Dick Grayson was a better Batman than Bruce Wayne. So was Terry McGinnis. And it's only because Bruce Wayne has that trauma that he carries around constantly and reflects everything in what he does with his parents and what happened to them. Dick Grayson doesn't let that shit bother him. Yeah, it sucks, but he was like a more tempered, even Batman. He wasn't so emotionally charged as far as his mission, and it's just like you do a better job when you don't have this blind part of your vision where it's just like justice, you know. So I love Terry McGinnis. I love Dick Grayson as Batman. Kaiju Kitty, what's going on? Happy early birthday. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, you know, just chilling out, hanging out. Got a little bit more time here. Looking at some stuff before I take a nap for a couple hours. Damn, it's gonna be like 2 hours at this point. But I slept for like 10 hours last night. I'll be all right. So he spends the whole series redeeming himself because he was brutal at first, and I like that. I give him a close connection to Spider-Man and Fisk. Yeah, that is a very interesting dynamic. And Fisk is, I know he's now considered a Daredevil villain, but he's always been first and foremost a Spider-Man villain. And I really love Back in Black when he breaks into prison and beats down Fisk and is like, all I gotta do is squeeze for like 2 seconds with like barely any pressure, and your lungs will fill with webs. And before they can surgically remove it, you'll be gone. So don't F with me, bro. I love that. Imagine a Joker Pennywise crossover. Derry just happens to be located near Gotham City. That would be cool. You know what would be really cool, though? To see Bill Skarsgård as the Joker. I think he'd be a fantastic Joker after seeing more and more of Pennywise. Gonna have you on the background as I cook butter until it's brown. Ooh, cookies. You're making cookies for my birthday, huh, Kaiju? Well, I'll expect them post-haste. But I definitely dig this amazing Yamaguchi Batman Beyond in stock too. I don't have the money for it. I surely don't, but goddamn. All these accessories. He's got the open mouth, which Batman Beyond needs. We got claws, batarangs, rocket boosts. The only Batman Beyond I have is the last McFarlane figure that I have from this era of McFarlane, is the Terry McGinnis Batman Beyond. So I am a Batman Beyond fan. I grew up watching that show, but I'm glad that he's getting his flowers in the comics and is basically essentially canon at this point. What else do we have here? Ooh, look at those. Look at those Titans. You should check out the photoshops of Gustav Skarsgård as Joker. Is that the youngest one? Like the younger kid? Not kid, but like, I know there's like 15 Skarsgårds at this point. They just keep popping out. More Skarsgårds. The DC Mattel Batman Beyond is hot garbage. Yeah, I can imagine. That's why I'll stick with the one decent McFarlane figure, which is the McGinnis Beyond McFarlane. Damian Wayne is the best route. Now, I don't agree with that one. I think that he's grown on me. I think it's funny that there's a dynamic where Batman's Robin could like go turn on him at any time. I just think he's annoying. At least earlier on, when Grant Morrison was writing like Batman Inc. and all that stuff, and I'm not a fan of Damian's earlier years, but he has grown on me. The Mezco Batman Beyond, yeah, it does look good. It's probably astronomically expensive at this point, probably more than the Yamaguchi. Also, Batman Returns is one of the top 3 greatest Christmas movies. Anyone who says it's not a Christmas movie is getting nothing but coal, dirty coal. It's all dirty. We've confirmed that Batman Returns is a Christmas movie, which it is. I have a 4-inch Mattel Batman Beyond that I really enjoy. The older ones, the smaller ones are. Have you not read other incarnations of Robin before to come up with that? What do you mean? I know Jason Todd's also a little brat. But I think that Dick Grayson, the OG Robin, was always the best foil for Batman as far as like his attitude and his outlook and all that stuff. And Dick Grayson was always the optimist. Batman's half glass empty, and Dick has always been glass half full. And I really like that balance. And then you got Damian and Batman, and they're both glass half empty. And it's like, brood, 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 brood. Let's go fight bad guys. And he's like, don't kill them. And Robin's like, but I want to. And Batman's like, but you shouldn't. He's like, why? Because I say so. Oh, I'm just going to rebel because you're my dad and I don't want to do what you say, which is an interesting dynamic as well. But I don't know. I haven't read too much Batman. I've read Batman Incorporated. I've read Scott Snyder, Batman New 52 run, as well as Detective Comics. I've read some of the stuff from, I think I've read Nightfall a couple years back. Yeah, I did read Nightfall. But I haven't read a lot of like Robin centric stories. Drake best Robin, Grayson better as Nightwing, Todd's better as Red Hood. I mean, I would agree that Dick Grayson is better as Nightwing. And Tim Drake is a good Robin, and also of course Jason Todd is definitely better as Red Hood because they literally said, "Yeah, kill him off, kill that kid off. We don't care." So when he came back as Red Hood, a lot of people were like, "Okay, this character's a lot cooler now, much cooler." I don't think there's anything else on Big Man Toy Store, so we're gonna go ahead and remove that. Oh shit, that's too much. There we go. Also gonna wrap up here pretty soon. Oh, I was referring to Damian being the best Robin. Yeah, I think that he's good for the time that he's written. Like he's what Batman's arc needed at that time. I just think he's a little shit. Only one to show up and ask for the job by figuring out who Bruce was. Yeah, Tim is a very very good detective, much like Bruce, and you know that's his strong suit. Is like he's also a very research driven Robin. Like Batman is research driven. You give him 2 weeks of prep time, he'll kick anyone's ass. But Dick Grayson can just go in the moment and come out all right and be like, that was close, but hey, we made it. And Batman's like, blah, blah, blah. And Dick's like, I'll just get better. Next time will be better, you know? So it's just different personalities always melding. And that's the cool thing about Batman and Robin. It's not always the same Robin. So there's always a different voice to bounce off of Batman. So I like that a lot. Damien was raised by Talia and Ross. All he knows is League of Assassins mindset. No, I can't blame him. I know that for a fact, but I just still think he's a little shit. Especially when he's such a dick to Dick Grayson. Like he's an asshole to Dick for no reason. Dick's trying to be nice to him. He's just like, fuck you, dude. It's like, whoa, chill. He don't need that smoke. He didn't do nothing. Mentioning my Spider-Man story makes me want to rewrite it again. It's an idea. I really like Spider-Man's one of those characters edgy sometimes, especially with Goblin and Craven stories. Yeah, Spider-Man. That's the thing. Like, so that's what I love about Spider-Man. Is yes, great power comes with great responsibility. Yes, he's the wisecracking, happy-go-lucky superhero who also has crazy shit going on in his home life and doesn't let that affect his work. But when it does affect his work, and Spider-Man stops making the jokes, you better look the fuck out. Oh, he's not saying anything. He's not saying anything. I think we're in trouble. Yeah, I think we're in trouble too. And then Spider-Man just absolutely goes ham on you. Like that's the two sides of Spider-Man. It's like you don't want him to stop making jokes. Because the second he stops making jokes, you're in trouble. The problem with Damien is that in the original lore, Morrison's run from way back, Damien was given up for adoption and hidden from Bruce. I didn't know that. That's interesting. And then they just kind of retconned that he was, I guess, raised by the League of Assassins. Yeah. A lot of retconning going on in comic books, but that's fine. Did I miss anybody's comments? I don't think I did. I think I've been pretty good about keeping up with the chats this time. Let me just check Toy Arc and see if there's any actual toy news before. I will try to do my rundown on Thursday. Well, no, Thursday's Christmas, so it's good I'm doing this now. I have my birthday to not do anything. I got Christmas to not do anything. Not that I give a shit about Christmas, but other people do, and I do want to spend time with my partner, obviously. So I'm gonna be doing that. Everyone should be doing that stuff. And then Dave has a Christmas live stream, so I want to watch his holiday special. So I'll be doing that. If you want to tune in to Dave's stream on Thursday, I'll be in there. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Oh, I did see that though. That's really cool. And that's dumb. The retconning, yeah. I mean, I get it. It's not everyone's cup of tea when they just change the story. I think this is cool. Bardock, Goku's dad. I like battle damage stuff. I like when it's done right. So this is pretty cool. I did see this in passing. Oh no. Thank goodness, because in the anime they didn't. But that's cool. You get little baby Goku, who's like Superman, put in a capsule, sent away. You get baby Goku and all of these head sculpts as an accessory. This guy looks. This is a cool looking figure. Bardock getting the love. He's basically Kal-El, but a Saiyan. Who are your favorite Marvel heroes? Spider-Man, She-Hulk, Moon Knight, Rogue Gambit. Those are my top 5. And absolutely, Marvel. If you know me, you know Rowdy's a Marvel fan. So, and then we've got what Dodora, and the pretty boy. What are they? Dodoria and Zarbon. That's their name. From the Ginyu Force. So I guess they're finishing up the Ginyu Force, which is cool. I do have some Dragon Ball SHF, not a lot. It's mostly just Goku and Vegeta. It's mostly just Saiyans. I can't go all in and get all these guys. Like that would be absolutely insane. But this Bardock is very, very pretty. If you've seen the movie, I think he's in 2 movies now because the original one wasn't canon, but they made Bardock canon. But he's the guy that was putting up a fight against Frieza. Actually, we can talk about these. He's the guy that was putting up a fight against Frieza before he destroyed Planet Vegeta. So, spoiler alert. All right, we're gonna go through these really quick because why not? It's my birthday. I can talk about McFarlane and give you my thoughts and opinions, even though I absolutely don't care. But we're gonna start. Where is there we go. So this is a figure that people were always asking for. And now that Todd is losing the license, he's like, oh, now I don't mind. I'll make a couple of female figures and I'll be away from for a long time. So now I'll make a bunch of money and make a $60 elite figure and make put a little monkey in there and everyone will pay a bunch of money. So that's why we're getting Zatanna now. Because Todd wants to make a bunch of money. Why keep the box? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If it was you that asked about using that clip of Max, he said that's fine. Just attribute him, and that's all. That's all you need to do. I don't know if that was you or not. I thought it was. But this is like much like Black Canary, a figure that people have wanted for a long time, and you know, Todd is going to charge out the butt for it. I don't know who this little monkey guy is, but he's wearing a suit. It's a monkey in a suit, but Zatanna, that's a figure people have been asking for a while. Don't know who this guy is. Oh, you better sorry, Detective Chimp. My bad. I didn't know who it was. Detective Chimp. Just like I don't know who this guy is. This is like a guy in a poncho. He's like a police officer or something. We'll call him Captain Cop, right? That's what his name is. Just start making up names. No, what's his name? Black Hawk. But he's wearing blue. He's wearing blue. And this is Elongated Man, not Plastic Man. Elongated Man, because, you know, he can stretch everything. I don't know. Were people asking for Elongated Man? Probably not. They had Plastic Man, so I don't know why you need Elongated Man. Then we got this guy, Mr. Pink Pill. Actually, his name is Cosmic Boy. Cosmic Boy. That's like Marvel Boy, you know, just be more creative with the names, DC. I know this is probably an older character, and I'm just hating because it's Todd McFarlane. But I'm not a fan of any of these. I didn't know Detective Chimp was a World War II squadron pilot. I'm just gonna make you more mad by saying that, aren't I, Jeff? I know who you're talking about. Now this one's interesting. Professor Pig. You could Bioshock him up and have a Bioshock dude run around if you wanted to, or you could just have him Professor Pig. I do like the mask, but I think it's a more recent character, right? Am I wrong, or is that the doll maker that I'm thinking of? And then Zatanna And then what do we get? This guy here is called Fast Man. It's the Flash. It's the Flash. I don't have a problem. Alligator Man is a talented detective and not an asshole like Fast Man. I don't know. I'm not a DC person. I know some DC characters, like the main ones, but I'm not a deep dive DC character person. I know this guy runs fast. That's all he does. He only runs fast. There's no other distinctions to what his powers can do. He just runs fast. Same with this guy, Jay Garrick. He just runs fast. Yeah, Greg Capullo is like my favorite Batman artist. He was the one that was drawing with Scott Snyder, and I love his art style. And I do remember seeing Professor Pig. Then we've got Hal Jordan, or other people know him as Jon Stewart. I'm just kidding, Jeff. I'm just kidding. I know they're different characters. Some people don't, because I saw someone complaining about the trailer that Jon Stewart was black, and they're like, Green Lantern's white, and then it's like, yeah, one of them is. A couple of them are, but the one in the main show that also has Hal Jordan in it is Jon Stewart, and Jon Stewart's black. No, but that's the guy that also got like arrested for beating his wife, apparently. So it doesn't really matter what he thinks. Hal Jordan, not the first time he's released that. I'm bait. Perhaps he's wondering why you'd shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane. I'm Bane. I was born in the shadows. You merely adopted it. There's my Bane impression. Do you think it's a lot too late for McFarlane? I think so. I think it's too little too late. Hi, Dan. Welcome. How are you? Just gonna turn green. Now, I don't want to make anybody mad, but it is fun to just spread false knowledge and just say it matter of fact, like, this is facts. I know these things. I think the pilot's name is Ace or something, not sure. One of the war comics they did, similar to Sergeant Rock. I already read that one. Jeff's mad at me. Another shitty babe. Yeah, another shitty babe. I know you mean Bane, but that's funny. We're getting another shitty babe. I can't believe it. All the pins. It's just a re-release. These are just re-releases of the original ones. They're just like, oh, I if you didn't get it, now's your chance, because I'm Todd. That figure looks like shit. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate it. In like 7 hours, it'll be my birthday. The pilot's name is Barry Hawk. Bart Hawk. Are we sure it's not Mike Hawk? Which one is the pilot? Is it the chimp? And then we have Christopher Reeve Superman again, but they included a smiling head sculpt and a wired cape. So we've got this head sculpt, which is kind of jarring, actually. I don't think that's a good Christopher Reeve look. And then we got sorry, I almost threw up in my mouth a little bit. We got why is his mask green? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? This is Leonardo with a green mask and just like black and gray plastic. What is happening? I saw a Leonardo in stores at McFarlane. It looks like shit. It's got swappable feet for some reason. What are swappable feet for? Oh, Lord. McFarlane just wants to make as much money as possible. He doesn't really care about these characters. He only cares about, I only care about Batman. If I can't use my money to make Batman, then I'm going to have to quit making toys. Make $60 spawns, and they're gonna be great to me because I like Spawn. I made Spawn. Everything that I make is fantastic. If I lose Batman, that's the end of the world for me. I might get the Joker and modify the hell out of him. I had to pre-order them, but canceled. Which ones, Dan? The movie theaters are deluxe theatrical editions. They go for $35. Of course, they go for $35. That is not a good Superman. No, that's like Twink Superman, really. When the Dark Knight fakes were first released. Oh, gotcha. So they're still, he'll still release them. Regular McFarlane's are 26 now. See, we could at least hold that over Marvel Legends, that they were like cheaper than a McFarlane 7-inch figure, but now it's a wash. It's a wash. I like some stuff. Professor Pig looks good. Most stuff is just a pass. I can feel that. I don't have any more DC McFarlane multiverse stuff. And Jeff would know who they are. So that's what Jeff is. That's what Jeff is. Encyclopedic knowledge of DC is useful because he knows all that stuff. I am partial to mullet Superman. Business in the front, party in the back. Toe articulations. Yeah. Oh, okay. The other turtle had one. Then why not just include toe articulation on one set of feet? Like that's my cock has a giant brick. Clip that. Clip it. Why are the bandanas green and not red? The bandana in the original comics were red. That's what I'm saying. Like, why is it green? Like, that's jarring. I'm not mad because Rowdy Hell is a fun part. And I know you like to do it, so that's why we be ribbon, because it's fun to poke fun when it's all in good fun. Those turtles are like that because a short run, maybe even a panel or two. That's it. Wow. Todd will use any excuse for a repaint. Like a red platinum label exclusive. That's why I said to clip it, Kaiju. You got to clip that. Could do a top 13,075 Batman McFarlane videos. Number 75,000 Batman. This one. There you go. Leia's got the clip. Todd gonna Todd. Absolutely, Todd is gonna Todd. All right. I think that about covers it. No, obviously, no rundown because Thursday is a holiday. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I feel like this was a substantial. Hello. I feel like this was a substantial stand-in. I will do my members only stream on Saturday, and then next Saturday, hopefully, we will be doing the Rascal Roundup, which is open mic. Anybody can pop on, give their opinion. As long as you're being nice to everyone. You can't come in there and be rude or you'll get banned forever and never be welcome again to the chasm with you. It's a green label. They fucked up on those bananas. It's actually making me angry. Yeah, it's a bad figure. Those turtles are bad. Stu, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. So I've been going on for what, an hour and 7 minutes? Hey, Rowdy, feliz cumpleaños. How is my favorite toy? I'm your favorite? Aw. Thank you, Dens. Good to see you. I'm all right. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Yes, if you're speaking of the channel memberships, it's still 99 cents. It'll always be 99 cents. I feel like that's all I'm worth. 99 cents. You can't make it 100 or $1 because with the penny is illegal now. Like they don't make them anymore. So like it's always gonna be 99 cents. Unless you ordered on an iPhone and then it's like 150, which is a scam. It's just Apple making their cut. So screw that. Don't subscribe on your iPhone. Subscribe on the channel. Oh, well, look at that, Jeff. New channel member. I appreciate you, Jeff. You know I do. And you know what?
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
But why?
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. And Kaiju, member for 8 months. We've had channel memberships for 8 months. Wow. Wow.
There's too much fucking shit on me. I can't breathe.
Thank you, Kaiju, for always being around, being a channel member, being you. Thank you, Jeff, for becoming a channel member once again. And we got Leia flexing her channel membership for 8 months. So we're gonna here we go. What else do we got? I know I got some good stuff. Oh man. The butter is foaming. This is when the magic happens. Hell yeah. There you go, Leia. And Dens, I appreciate that. You definitely are my favorite. You are one of the reasons I started hating McFarlane and exploring other lines. And now you're addicted to all kinds of other stuff, and that's my fault. And I'm sorry, but also you're welcome because McFarlane just ain't it. Like if it's the only one you can get, that's fine. But there's other options. Go for those ones because you will not be disappointed. They will be better. Hulk, no. Yeah, he scared those children. All right, y'all. I am gonna hop off of here. I hope that everyone here, everyone watching the replay, whatever, I hope you all have an amazing holiday, whatever you celebrate, whether it be Yule, solstice, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever your holiday celebration is. I hope that you have a good one. And I hope that you spend it with the people that you truly care about, the people that truly mean something to you. Take the time to just recuperate, hope for better things next year, put that positive energy out in the world. Be the kind of change you want to see. Just be nice to those few people that you see always getting knocked down because they're a little bit different or something. Just put kindness out there. Just be nicer. Try to make next year a great year, because this year has been abysmal. The vibes have been terrible. We want pristine vibes. We want change. We want everyone to be treated equally and fairly, and it all starts with us. So if you really want to do that, just put that energy out there. Spend time with your family, your loved ones. Have a good holiday. Do you, first and foremost, be yourself. Always be true to yourself, and don't let anybody try to change you. So with all that being said, check out my top 10 Marvel Legends, my top 5 worst, my top 5 female Marvel Legends. Keep your head up, stay brave, be kind to your local LGBTQ community. If you're protesting, be extra super duper duper safe. I love y'all. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Bye, everybody.
My safe word will be whiskey.
Sorry, Rod, what was that?
Whiskey.
Your friend's wasted, Anakin.
Check this out!
Pork chop sandwiches.
Freaking pump! I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day!
Oh, man, he hit his ass with a parking towel, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
God, I go to church every goddamn Sunday. You gonna bring the demons out of me?
No matter what you do, I will be proud of you, even if you receive a liberal arts degree. Baby time. It's baby time. Wait, I wasn't finished.
All right, give him the stick. Don't give him the stick.
You know my dad?
Oh,
G.I. Joe!
What the fuck? No, this is my hat now. This is totally my hat.